Hello, thanks for joining me for another beer review then. Today we're going to head back down to Bristol and the Newtown Park Brewing Company, and this is their Emerging from the Mist. It's a double IPA then, as you can see, 8% ABV, brewed with Verdant Brewing Company out of, I think they're Falmouth in Cornwall, unless they've moved to their new place. I don't know if that's in Falmouth or not, but yeah. So a collaboration beer then. This is to celebrate their joint new taproom in Bristol, which I was very lucky to visit about 3 weeks or so ago, meeting up with some very good friends. So yeah, double IPA then. So the hops in this are CITRA, STRATA, IDAHO 7 and SABRO. I mean, them 4 hop varieties. And I've got a bit of a liking at the moment for IDAHO 7 for some reason. I don't know why. It's just, and then you got SABRO and STRATA, which have been the kind of new kids on the block when it comes to hop varietals. And CITRA speaks for itself, of course. So this contains barley, wheat, and oats. This is brewed and canned at Newtown Park Brewing Co in Bristol. This was actually packaged on the 18th of May of 2021. Best before the 18th of October of 2021. They did have this in their fridges there when we were visiting. I didn't actually get to try this one, but ended up making an order from these guys on their web shop. So go do check them out, see what they've got available. All the links for the social media as well are down below. So a 440ml can then. Let's crack her open then and see what we get out of this one. Not a very... how should I say? I mean, I opened that, you didn't hear it. There was no hiss or anything, so I have to wait and see. So, hashtag proper glassware. There we go. I'd like to generate a little bit of a head on this one. I mean, it's 8%, but it really didn't... So low carb. There's carbonation in there, but it's quite low. That's what I'm kind of just picking out, just saying. So beer in the glass then, look at that, beautiful looking orangey in colour, half a finger if that of white head. Yeah, hazy as you'd expect. This is classed as a, it just says IPA Imperial Stroke Double on Untapped. So anyway, into the light. There's not much light coming through, maybe at the bottom and top of the glass, but apart from that, it's really damn hazy. So yeah, let's get a nose on this one then and see what we get. Yeah, some big kind of citrusy notes, melon. It's so complex, the aromas. It's really tropical. First and foremost, it's really damn tropical. It's a little bit kind of musky dank, not like proper dank West Coast style. It's more of a muskiness to it. I mean, I don't, not a lot of people say musky when it comes to trying to describe a kind of hop aroma. It just, for some reason, I don't know, it just sweaty musky. In a good way. There is a hint of like coconut and stuff, but there's so many kind of aromas going through this beer. Grapefruit, almost like a honeydew sweetness, melon. Apricots, passion fruits, that kind of deal. It smells really amazing. Let's see what this is then on the taste. So this is straight out of the fridge, about, I don't know, 40 degrees or so. Anyway, cheers. Very smooth. Oh. There's a real edge to it towards the back of the palate. Slight pine edge. Bitterness, maybe a touch of bitterness there. dried pine needles. Got a little bit of a lingering sharpness. Pineapple. Wow, that is just... It's got an upper end of a medium body. It's a very interesting beer, I have to say. It's just the hop varietals, I think, in this one are just like, wow. Don't think I've had too many beers with the two new kids on the block hop varietals, the STRATA and SABRO together. I've had them with other hops in, but I don't know. I don't think I've had one, you know, them hops together before. So, is there going to be a clash of their kind of signature flavours, if you like? It's very difficult to judge, isn't it, really? Is one cancelling out the other? I think there's definitely a big element of CITRA coming through. Again, I don't know what amount they've used in this. And there is a commercial description on the can. I've not read it yet. I want to do the review first and then read it and see what I've pulled out, if any. There is that kind of... there's a slight kind of slickness to the beer. Slight hop oil, resinous. Hop oil kind of thing going on in there. Tropical, pale stone fruits, that kind of deal. Passion fruit. A little bit of coconut kind of... I'll say not juice, but... just a tad. Taj? What's that? Yeah, just a little bit there. Definitely getting more of a... There's a slight... almost a slight sweetness there. Honeydew melon-esque. Grapefruit. There's a little bit of kind of grapefruit puckeriness. Not in a sour way, but do you know what I mean? It's just got a little bit there. Just the... It's that and a few other little bits and pieces coming together, and it's giving it that, there's a slight sharp edge. But the mouthfeel is amazing. It really is. ABV wise, there is a little bit of I mean, even though this was canned in May, was it? The 18th of May this was canned. So there is a little bit of a astringency in there still, which is quite bizarre. So that gives me an idea of the amount of hops they've used in this beer. I mean, I don't know what this beer was like fresh, but this is sat for a while. One more little stab at tasting notes before we go on to what they say on the can. Yeah, a little bit of a... I mean, the body is an upper end of a medium, as I've said. There's no kind of alcohol detected in that, but you can tell, just as I've said before in other reviews, by the body of the beer, it gives you that idea that this is a you know, a double IPA type flavour there. Right, let's go and see what it says then. So emerging from the mist, double IPA. We brewed this New England double IPA, saying New England on the can. That's what I was going for. It's just saying Imperial stroke double IPA on this one. So we'll go with the can. We heaped heaps of flaked and malted oats, made for a creamy and pillowy mouthfeel. Not doing too bad so far. Intensively dry hopped, it has an incredibly soft finish with residue sweetness of tropical fruits, ripe mango, juicy oranges with an ethanol dankness. Ethanol dankness is that kind of muskiness that I was talking about. Didn't really mango. See, I'm not one for mango in beer, to be fair. There's no hint of coconut there, or any of the honeydew kind of melon. There's definitely a dankness to it, but as I say, muskiness for me. Maybe it is mango. I don't know. it's not too much, because if it was too much of that kind of mango edge, I mean, colour wise, yeah, I agree. Look at that. It's definitely giving it that kind of impression visually. But I guess there's mango to a degree, but there's so much more going on with this beer. As I've said, pineapple, pale stone fruits, that kind of deal. It's very hard to picture your mind on one or the other. It's complex, as I was saying. So overall, though, a very, very good beer, and it's surprisingly easy drinking for the ABV. Apart from that slight, I don't know if it's hop astringency, but it's got a little bit something going on there towards the back end. As I said, this far out now, I'm reviewing this on the 11th of July. So, well, the 10th of July, because it's gone midnight, but yeah, you know what I mean. So 10th of July, because I haven't gone to bed yet. That's the way I work with these reviews. But overall, fantastic. So if you get a chance to pick this one up, if you're in the UK, emerging from the mist, from Newtown Park and Verdant Brewing Company, it's worth picking up. It's worth picking up, and I've been quite impressed with everything I've had from Newtown Park, and Verdant speaks for himself as well. So they've got a joint tap room now in Bristol. It's a lovely little place. Well, I very much recommend a visit if you're going to Bristol on a kind of a beer thing. You've got these and Left Handed Giant literally just down the road. So 2 birds with 1 stone kind of deal. But yeah, let me know if you had this one before then. Thanks for watching then. Really do appreciate it as always. You'll keep safe, and that's the most important thing. Thank you for watching then, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.